Hello and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft 360 Season 2 Episode 22. And you may notice that I'm on an island. Or at least a different area. Make sure I wasn't falling down because I know there's pits around here. Yeah. I had to go find this area. This is actually limestone. Hooray, limestone. Because it's one of the rocks we actually need. Now, before I basically say what I was doing, traveling in TerraFirmaCraft is very long and boring at times. I started recording this episode a while ago, and it was so boring and so long that I had to just start here. And I will show you in a second why. Right now, I'm on this island. This island's rather big. Down here, down here, down here, down here, and I am back at my house. This is my entire island that I've explored. This took me like an hour to get up here. By the way, some word of advice. When you're out in the ocean areas, always go to these land masses. Because there are times when it's just completely blank. I had to go in the blank area because I knew that this area was just not the stone type I needed. And I needed to go up here through the blank areas. And then I had to follow these because I saw a different stone type. So always try to focus on these little spots on the map, because eventually they will lead you to land, or at least they have a better chance of leading you to land. Because those blank expanses can be hours of traveling. So yeah. I also found some marble over here, I think. Yeah, I found some marble. And my boat's here. I actually lost one of my boats. I don't have a saw, so I'm actually stuck here if I lose this other boat. But yeah. But I would suggest hunting animals whenever possible. Just because the food is necessary to continue. I don't need that, and I still need that. I don't need this dirt either. There. But yeah, I need the food right now because it's... I ran through my entire stock of... actually, I didn't run through the full stock. I had to stop off a couple times to get a better food supply. I'm actually down to this cooked pork, which was pretty much the only thing I could find. I stopped off on an island, I found some squash, so I grabbed them quickly. And I've been fishing, but I haven't cooked it. I need to actually build a fire. It's actually necessary that I build a fire right now, because there's no way I can survive without it. It's been pretty bad. I'll build it right here. There we go. I do have some hickory logs, so I can actually cook those. Or burn those. By the way, you can actually hold control, and this will tell you when it's cooked and what the settings are, like sweet, sour, salty, bitter, savory. We want to get as many of those as possible, because it fills your hunger better. Cooked. It's rare. None of those changed. Medium rare. It's now savory. We're going to go for medium. Okay, lost. And well done. because you don't want to overcook these. So apparently medium rare is what we want. And you can actually eat this for more hunger when it's warm, but I would suggest against it. I like how the actual item starts darkening over time. Medium rare. I think it was medium. No. Medium well. Well, just trying to get as many of these as cooked and, I guess, edible as possible. Oh. No, I will not let that go down. I'll cook that. I actually don't need these bones, but I'll keep the string in here because the string's not what I need. No change. No change. Medium, no change. Medium well. There we go. I'm just going to keep cooking this stuff until we have a large amount of venison steaks. Yeah, we've actually found our flux stone, which is basically what I was searching for. And I waited till dawn in the ocean to before I made landfall. It was quite necessary. Cooked rare, medium rare. Okay, I want that. Try not to burn all my wood, but if needed, I will. I'm just glad I grabbed some of that wood before I left. Cooked rare fish. Now I usually like to cook these to not medium rare, what is it? Well done. Medium well. Just because it looks better, one, and two, it's pretty much, oh, medium rare, okay, that's why. Okay. Anything else I need to cook? Pretty sure everything else is medium well and cooked, yeah. Good, now I have large amounts of food. Oh, it is now night. Well, I'll see you guys in the morning. See you then. And welcome back. Spent the night through the, spent my time through the night by, messing with my map. Well, I didn't spend the night through there, I just organized my map while I was doing other things. And yes, this shelter cave is actually not as good as I was hoping. But it's right next to here. Now this cave is probably better for a shelter. In fact, I was thinking about taking one of these, I could just do that. And I'll block this up with wood later. I actually need to gather a few things. Primarily, I need clay. In fact, I'm just gonna grab some clay now. And I need a lot of this stone. Because basically, I'm going to need a huge amount of this stuff to make flux. And one of the best ways to actually store this is in block form, or cobblestone. Because while I can store, I think, 64 stones, or 64 or 32, like this, I can store 32 like this. And this is 4, so it's basically double the stacking capacity. But I need to be able to store them somewhere else. That's where these jars come in handy. Now, it'd be better if I carried my barrel on me, but I forgot about that. You can actually store stone in here. So if I can get a full cobblestone there, I'll have access to 4 stones. Or, actually, I did the math. It's 128 times 4, which was, I think, 512. Yeah, you can have 512, which is 1024 flux, which is a lot of flux. But we need to build a few things, and I'm actually going to be setting up here, going to see if I can find any resources while I'm here and gathering. Another couple things I'm going to be doing is at some point I will return here because I'm going to need a lot of flux in the future. So I'm probably going to return here at one point and make this a little mining operation or quarry. Because really, you don't mine this. Oh, I guess in a sense you mine it, but a quarry is a stone mine. I'm going to need plenty of these. Luckily, I did have the, I guess, fortunate idea to bring stone. Because I'm going to need a lot of it. Oh yeah, I can't. You can't move the stones while they're in your inventory, or while you're crafting. Yep. I'm also going to need to set up a little pit kiln here, so I'm going to dig maybe right... It's grass, clay. And the reason I want this is because... Oh, I'll take that too. I just need to dig up a large area so I can actually have a pit kiln. I'm actually going to need multiple pit kilns here. And I heard that there's a cheap way of doing this by simply making little diagonal burns. And I'm going to need a lot of these, so it doesn't hurt. This is actually built so perfectly that I might just do this. And I can't put more. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. It doesn't matter what, how I set this up as long as I can get it done. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. Unfortunately, this arrow, well, it's the last arrow I have, and it's really useful. I don't think I can actually carry it, which is disappointing. Because I'm going to need all this thatch to basically fuel my pit kilns. Luckily there's fresh water nearby. I'll store this here. I'm going to go quickly grab some water. I'm going to start up my little mining operation. I need to be careful because this area is riddled with pits. But there's also plenty of fresh water in this entire basin area. So, oh yeah, here's the one pit that I almost ran into. Would have been a fatal... I'm not sure if it would have been fatal, but it sure looks like it. And yeah, just setting up over here will give me at least the advantage of I'm near the ocean. Just want to grab all this dirt, get it out of the way. and store food and water over here. That way I don't have to be carrying it around. I'll be eating this for now. Even though I have plenty of meat, I want to get this out of my inventory. Clay. This is going to be a long day. I can already see this. Legion Craft is coming along nicely, or at least it's getting better after I finally moved. It was just, I'm not even sure if I'm going to have that up before this. If I don't, well, I moved. That island was terrible. I'm actually considering making this a daily series just because 360 is, well, 360 days. Yeah, I'm gonna need plenty of these jars, so I will make 4 to start with. I'm just going to start filling up this entire pit to the brim with my clay pieces. What is this? Oh, rhyolite. Yeah, I ran into an area that was rhyolite, but it was not what I was looking for, so get rid of that. Put my knife in that position because I'm not going to need it right now. I'm just going to basically store up a huge amount of resources in this. Should only need 2 of these. I'm going to need some wood. And from what I saw, I don't remember seeing any wood around here. I think there might have been some over in the distance, but yeah, this area seems pretty barren. For wood, at least. I do know that there's a island just right over here. It's not this one. Right here. It's a little bit of a distance, but I might have to go there if I can't find any trees. And I'm looking on the map. I'm not seeing any trees. This is a really barren, not a desert, plains. But yeah, I'm gonna need tons of this stone, and it's gonna be ridiculous. And I'm just happy I found it. This is like the resource you need to even progress any further. But once you have this, and I've already done all the prep work for everything else. This was the last resource I needed to go into the iron, then steel, and then the advanced steel age. It's actually the thing I needed to go into the leather age even. Man, I kind of like this pit, but it's just not what I need. I don't really need my bow because I only have 1 arrow. And luckily, the shovel never really needs to be upgraded. You never need a metal shovel, honestly. Because why would you get a metal shovel and waste the metal when it gives the same amount of resources to just use the stone one? I'll make 4 more. I think 8 should be enough to store most of these resources. But I'm probably going to go for a full 12 just to start. By the end of this, actually, I might fill up this entire pit area just because I have the resources to make it. For now, I'm just... Oh, and you know what? I'm going to keep 2 of these just so I can actually sleep through the night. Or, I guess, stand through the night. I'm going to need plenty of it, though. There we go. have enough for one more. I'll go for the full 12. And I'll go... In fact, I'm actually going to go harvest the wood off cam, burn some this stuff. I'm just going to load up, and I'm going to see you guys back at base. This is going to be a long day for me, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. But yeah, till next time. If you enjoy what you're watching, like and subscribe. See you guys in the next episode, and have a good day. Thank you for watching. And remember, all shall subscribe to the one true